What is up, guys? Liam here, and welcome back to another video on Build a Ship. Now today, I wanted to check out the map one last time. Well, not one last time, but I wanted to explore the map on camera just so everyone can know the old map, since, as some of you know and some of you may not know, the map for Build a Ship is changing completely. They're adding a new map, and it's going to be really cool, and I've seen some screenshots, it looks very cool. But yeah, today we're going to just look around the old map, before it goes. So yeah, starting off with this island here, Spawn Island as it's been dubbed. But as you can see here, we got a bunch of building tips such as the seeing the nomadic, this white container ship here, some old sail vessel, the RMS Titanic, a yacht, and the HMHS Britannic. Anyways, here are these things, which I don't think anyone actually uses, considering you can get all of these from the stamper tool, like so. And there's also more over here, yeah. I think the only reason they added them was because I actually have no idea. But I remember that you used to not be able to press E to open this on mobile, so maybe that's it. Here's a scoreboard, which I'm proud to be #1 on. Look at that. Look at that. Now there are people above me, but they're all admins for the game, which is why they don't appear on the board. Anyways, moving forward, now this is the winter update, so this would normally be grass, and in the winter update they've added this tree and this box. And candy canes, and they've decorated the shop. But, as you can see here, we got this, which does give you, ship points, but I've claimed this already, since I can get, I have a few ship points, you know. Anyways, this is the BASTSI General Store, which is getting a complete overhaul in the new map from what I've seen. Here you can see Navillion. Now, it's got the Christmas stuff still, even though it's January. Oh, these are old game passes that a lot of these, like, you can't even use anymore. You got the rope tools, which are there. The admin commands game passes have been privated, I think. VIP, I think, was also privated. Gravity control might not have been. These two, however, I remember, this was on the old save system from a while ago, where you can only save up to 2,000 parts, but you had the option to buy both these saves. I believe this one over here on the left allowed you to save 5,000 parts, and this one on the right let you save up to 10,000 parts. Anyways, moving along, merchandising apparently would have been up here. Coming soon, I doubt it. Anyways, back here you can see this is a place for, I believe one of the admins is here. Shamrockaway, yeah. He was one of the admins, and I think he left the community a while ago. Yeah, that's right. He did. Now, it doesn't want to let me get past here, because I think some unions have screwed this up, or there's an invisible wall. But that will just bring you back to where Nav is, which you can just fly back here. Anyways, oh, not again. Oh, wait, there's free ships on the shop. Oh, it's math. I'm never good at math. Oh well. But that is the old shop there. Now this isn't all. Hold on, let me just to calm down the lag first. Actually, well, I've disabled all the obstacles here, but there's plenty of videos documenting the obstacles. I just wanted to make this day. Here are the signs here that point where Survivor's Island is. Going down, you can see a random row of grass here. And down here, this has been modified and very destroyed from what it used to be. But here's this area, which this used to not exist over here. It used to just be a complete dome. And then there was this here, and this is cool. And then above it, you would have, this used to be sealed off here, but it's now open. And in here would have been teleporters to some of the older Build-A-Ship games, most of which were broken. But anyways, this is also one of the chests, so if you want to get one of the chests, there you go. Yes, this will also be showing all the chests in the game. But anyways, you can see just how big the water is here. It's 2 times as big as it used to be, and a lot of people have complained that the water is small, despite the fact it's like 2 times as big. And Survivor's Island is a lot smaller than it used to be. But, yeah. Anyways, moving over here, we have whatever this island's called. There's a bunch of different names. And right now it's also in the winter conditions, so, yeah. Going over here, there's quite a bit of ice that's always here. The ice will cause your ship to catch ice or whatever, kind of like corroded metal with impact corrosion. And there you can see the Costa Concordia is stuck in a bit of ice here. I would say an iceberg, but this isn't really a berg, it's just a rock covered in ice. And then this container ship here, or cargo ship, whatever. Both of which have been scaled down, which I find interesting. But I can understand why. Anyways, there's all these cracks in here, in the ground. There's a bunch of mounds here which used to be made of slate but are now snow, as everything's been made snow. Here's a secret most people don't know about. It's this card reader. There's nothing actually in there, but I have been in there with no clip before. We also have these nice trees, which I'm pretty sure are either meshes or use a tree, what's it called, plug-in, because I've seen a lot of trees that look just like it. But anyways, moving along here, I swear there was another tree. Maybe there isn't, and I just can't see it yet. Anyways, moving over here, they remove it? They might have removed this, but there used to be like a little city over here. Yeah, it was right here there used to be a city. Maybe they did remove some stuff for winter. But, oh well. And then there's just a bunch of strange shapes. There's a bunch of caves here. I remember one time me and my friend went into this VIP server that I have, and it's this server that I'm recording in right now, and we used the nuke command with the god mode command to just blow up the entirety of every single terrain except for the water. This island was the hardest because of all the caves. And yes, that is another one of the chests right here. And yes, I've opened them all, but okay. Anyways, there's a bit of a volcano there, which I don't remember. Speaking of volcanoes, we'll get to the volcano there later. And also over here, you can find a lighthouse. Now, this lighthouse is very nice. It's, cool. As much as as cool as it is to have a lighthouse, and I like the hexagonal shape of it, unfortunately, it has no insides, which, a bit of a shame, but it would be nice to have them. We'll see how the new map handles it. Here are the rocks, which I really love running ships into to like run them aground. Maybe I'll do a video doing that at some point with some future ships. But yeah. Anyways, you can see how square the island is. There's not much else in that island. We'll get to Survivor's Island last, but first, we will move over to the volcano, which is also another island that happens to have a chest on it. Speaking of chests, there is one up there, but we will get to those islands in the sky in the future. And by future, I mean later in the video. But moving to the volcano, it has some interesting stuff in it. Mainly, the cave is probably one of the more interesting ones that people don't know of. And I remember I used this as a submarine bay a while ago when the new map had just released, which was over a year ago at this point. And yes, there is just a chest right here. And there's a light. I remember before the chest update, this was just empty, and that's why I loved using it as a submarine bay, because my submarine could just slide into there. It's an old submarine that I don't even... Well, I think I have it saved in the studio now. Oh well. Here's a dock, which kind of looks like railroad tracks, to be honest, but oh well. A little mesh boat here. A tree, which is very similar to the other one we saw. The volcano we'll get to last, but I just want to look around. Here's the fire. Here are the tires. That rhymed. In here we have the Half-Life 2 explosive barrel, a rusty bucket, a soldier would be proud, a picture of one of the old games with a chip, some life preservers, another mesh boat that has dirt in it or something, and then 2 glass orbs, a chair, one of the basic furniture chairs type of seat. We have a rusty pen that seems to be extremely huge to the point where you could barely fit it in a glass bottle, which I can only assume carries beer, and hammer, which is nice. I like how they've made a lot of stuff green to show it's like rotting. Here's a rusty trash can with some blueprints for something that we don't know. A Left 4 Dead 2, I think, or maybe Left 4 Dead 1 med pack. There's some like stuff on there, fishing lines on the ceiling. That's what it is. And then there's some beans up on the top on this little platform. Kind of reminds me of Ratman in a way. From Portal, if you've seen that game. Up here is the actual volcano itself, which is leaking down, as you can see. And you know what? I'll do the honors. You can see down there. Actually, hold on. What you can really do if you want to see into the volcano is get yourself F through X, make this glass after you spawn a new part, scale it up like so, And once you've scaled it up like so, set the transparency to 0.99, and there you can see just inside it, like that. So that's how you see inside it, and as you can see, it's literally only lava in there. But we can just, whee! That also allows you to see through water. But I will sacrifice myself to the lava. It does that. There's a chance it might either kill you, or your body just falls apart and you're just an invisible ghost. But yeah, that's a volcano island. Last but not least, Survivor's Island, where you're trying to build a ship to. I would build a ship to get there, but I don't want this video to be too long so I can actually upload it. Anyways, we'll just fly across there, because it's faster to fly. Actually, we can just speed me. We'll do 20,000. And we will just swim across. Oh no, the current! I forgot about the current. Basically, there's this glitch with the current. I have the current turned off, though, which is weird. Might just have to do with admin. Hey, we made it to Survivors. So 25 is the default in Build a Ship, I think. Or somewhere around there. We made it to Survivors Island. New map is coming soon. While you wait, now's your last chance to find the 5 chests. This used to say, now that you beat the game, now that you've something like that, like something like beating the game or getting to Survivors Island, you should now go and look for all 5 chests. Anyways, under construction forever. Oh, they changed that. I asked Navillion, the creator of this game, about this because this was still saying under construction at the time. Oh, I know what that is. It used to say under construction, and it was until, like, a few days ago, because this was something he used to work on each day, and it was going to be a skyscraper, which is cool and all, but it never went anywhere, and eventually he stopped working on it. And now he's changed it to under construction forever, because it's never going to be finished. I think the reason he changed it to under construction forever is because I asked him what it was and why it was still under construction, and he answered that it would be a skyscraper, although, you know, as we know, he never finished it. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to one of the admins, or an old admin who isn't an admin for the game anymore and rarely plays, but I have seen him play, named Doug Rebuilder, or just Rebuilder sometimes, depending on who you ask. You can also see a caravan here. Not sure if this is a free model or something Nav made or one of his friends did. Anyways, more building stuff in case you want to head back to Survivor's Island. Or head back to spawn. Before we get to there, we're going to go look through here. And we will get back to some other stuff in Survivor's Island as well. Now, there's a lot to cover here. For one, there's like a mine somewhere. There's a bunch of old holes. There's some areas that you have to literally no-clip to get to. That's where the mine is. Here it is. This is an old rusty mine that is for some reason flooded now, but you can see it's an old mine, and there's really nothing other than rock in here from this point on. So we will just fly ourselves out of here. It is cute, though. A little cute mine. There's also this. Oh, yes, this is a little flooded tunnel. There's a huge room here. Not sure what it would be used for, but I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff was made on the old terrain system, so that's nice. A little callback. I know for a fact one of these rooms was made on the old terrain system. Some trees here, which look to be meshes. These ones are meshes for sure. We got a little crash truck there, which is for some reason made of concrete. I know they made ships of concrete, but I didn't know that they made trucks of concrete. Anyways, we can follow the river around. Some little shacks here and there. You can't. Oh, you can enter this. California Orange. Never been to California before. It's across the country from me because I'm an East Coast boy. Some fire. Another lake. More trees everywhere. Another ruined car. Which kind of says what? Oh, hey, look. Half-Life 2 barrels again. And a Save the Zombies sign. Again, that truck, but it's more dilapidated. A log with a frog on it. Frog on the log, and he's playing a song, and he's next to the bog, I assume. More frogs in the bog. Well, there's a frog on the log. Playing a song. The same shack again, with a nice, nice rifle there. I forgot what, is that a, forgot the name of that rifle. It's a lever action, though, I know that. But it's the same shack, everything's same here, except for this picture and a few other things. Another little bridge there. Goes up here to a waterfall. Another bridge here. This one's actually kind of, you know, like makeshift, scrap made. Scrap Mechanic. I need to do more videos on that game. I haven't played it in a while. Here's the shallow lake, which has this thing in it, which is actually kind of cool. I like this. You can see the engine. And then this old abandoned car. There's a lot of abandoned cars here. And I remember Survivor's Island used to be like 3 times as big as the map, which was really insane. But yeah, another ruined car. What does that say? Hold on. Oh, it's just a window. Another one of these ads. A lot of advertisements here. And this is the end. Now, I remember the original chest. I believe at first there was only 1 chest. Maybe there were 5. I can't exactly remember. But the first chest was placed here. So that's interesting. And you couldn't literally see where the sand was. And we can go in the well. CTF_well or CP_well. TF2 maps. You can see underneath here. Oh, yes, and that is the, what's it called? The secret lab. So if any of you have not gotten the secret lab achievement, that's where it is. I don't think it will be obtainable unless Nav adds that into the new map. There's also the side area where I did make several shipwrecks over the years. Before we go through that portal, I do want to show there is another chest here, because they moved that back chest over here to the secret cave that not many people know about. There's this flooded area here, and then there is this area here, Nav's pool. Nice. And then there's a chest here, which is nice. This used to not be entirely flooded. I believe the water only went up to like here. I remember I drove one of my first submarines into here. I think I did drive my first submarine into here, or maybe my second. But, yeah. One thing I'll quickly do is no clip, because I do want to show something here that I was told about by an older Build-A-Ship veteran. See, this is what they called the very creepy name, the sacrifice room, where they would take people who were griefing or just people admin abusing or whatever, and they would do like a ritual here, and then they get them banned. And it sounds like a funny thing. It sounds a bit weird, but you know, that's just what happened. As you can see when I no clip, there's also what I like to call the wall dimension and ceiling dimension, where there's a thin line in the wall and ceiling for some reason. I don't know why those are there, or if Nav even knows about them. But anyways, let's finally go through here. And, okay, wow, I fell through. Scary glitches. So there are some thin glass, well, not thin glass platforms, but they are glass platforms that are barely visible. But the best way to see them is to just, you know, use the water as a reference. But if you can walk up here, if you don't have like fly, if you're a guest or something, you can walk along these glass pillars, and if you head down to here, you will be able to see across here is the last chest. So we've found all 5 chests. So now that we've done that, we've gotten all 5 chests. Yeah. Wonder what this says. I think I know what it says. Hello there. Yeah, that's what it said. Couldn't remember. I know it said like hi or something, but. And with that, that would be the entire map. Now, I will just do one last look at the volcano using no-clip, just because there are some little hidden caves in there that no one can access without no-clip. Let's just fly down there. Whee! But yeah, you can see it's kind of square in there, because there used to be, I think, a platform. No, there wasn't. I think it's just for the light block or something. I don't know. Here's one of the caves, and Nav actually showed me this, I think, at one point. There's some other caves, like these, lots of thin ones, tiny ones as well. Really, you can't do much with them, but if you know they're there, it's cool. Unfortunately, as cool as it would be to set up a base here, all of them are flooded, so, yeah. Your best option would be to set up a base here, but again, it wouldn't work anymore. I know my friend set up a base at the volcano. We live. But yeah, that appears to be everything. So that's really the whole old map, or well, it's about to be old map. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you to find any chests or to see what it looks like, because I believe it's Saturday that the new map is releasing, which will be nice because the weekend starts and, you know, you get out of school, you get to see a new map. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will do more Build-A-Ship videos, and I will see you guys in the next video where I do pretty much whatever. Peace.